and listen to me. Turn it off. You got it off? It's off.
It's off.
That's right. Now listen to me. Why, Lance, answer this question. Why are we watching a video of Jeff Jarrett?
Well, he happens to be the unified world.
What is Jeff Jarrett?
He's the unified
he happens to be the unified champion, huh?
That's
right. No reason for us to be watching a video of him up in the WWF, because he is not a legitimate heavyweight champion. I should be the heavyweight champion, right? Last time, let me just tell you about Jeff Jarrett. Let me just tell you about old Double J. Last time he came here and he put that title on the line against me, he had to have some stinking help to win the match, right?
Well, now, he said that he didn't have any...
Am I right? Don't tell me what he said. Don't tell me what she said. Tell me, am I right? I am stinking right. Just, I'll tell you what, just listen to me from now on. I am right. Jeff Jarrett, you know it as well as anybody. You had to have the roadie come out there, your big stooge from the WWF, come out there and hit me from behind with something in his hand. He blindsided me just when I had you beat.
Yeah, I gotta say, because Jarrett is not here today, that Jarrett said he had...
And why is he not here? Why is he not here? Because he's in the WWF. That's why he's not here, because he knows that I am right here in the USWA.
Here comes the king.
Why don't you ask him? Why don't you ask anybody? Anybody knows I had Jeff Jarrett beat. I gave him a super kick, almost decapitated the punk.
Hey, calm down. I know you're a little excited here. I mean, you're grossing everybody out here at home. You got some kind of, I don't know what it is hanging there, but anyway.
Why don't you tell him I had Jeff Jarrett beat, did I not?
Calm down.
I should be the world champion, right?
Calm down. Calm down.
Well, then tell him.
Well, I'm gonna do a little listening first before I out here running my mouth like you. Now, I see Jeff on a daily basis, okay? I know Jeff as well as you know Jeff, and I've talked to him about that match, and I don't think, at least he told me, and I believe him, that he had no idea that Brian Armstrong or Jesse James Armstrong or the roadie was going to come down and interfere in that match.
Oh, my gosh, that is a bunch of bull. That is a bunch of bull. Him and the roadie, that's how he won the belts in the WWF. The roadie had to help him each and every match. He came out there, blindsided me from behind. They had it set up. It was a plan from the get-go because he knows that he cannot beat me. He's never been able to beat me. You know it. You know it, and I know it.
I believe he's a little
plan.
upset.
Why don't you just calm down a little bit, okay?
I am calm.
No, you're not calm. Now look, I just told you what Jeff Jarrett told me. Don't get so excited. He said that the guy had he had no idea that the roadie was going to come out there and interfere in the match. And I believe the guy. Let's face it. You lost the match. Big deal. Hey, you got another match. You ought to be happy. You ought to be out here tickled to death. You ought to have a smile from ear to ear. You know who ought to be upset? You know who's got a right to be upset? Who? Me. That's
you.
Right. Yeah, I ought to be upset.
Why are you upset,
Because if anybody deserves a unified title shot, it's me. I'm the one that ought to be getting the title shot with Double J Jeff Jarrett. And hey, and like I said, I'm the one that should be upset because if it got right down to it, if we could ever get in the ring, I'd beat you and Jeff Jarrett at the same time. Everybody out there knows that
I've heard it all now. I've heard it all now. You got your boots on, Lance. What makes you deserve it? What makes you think you can beat both of us, huh? Because you're a big shot from the WWF? Because you, just like Jeff Jarrett, turned your back on the USWA and you run up to the WWF every sinking chance you can get. But Brian Christopher, he stays here in the USWA. He's loyal to all his fans out here. He's loyal to all his fans sitting at home. He don't run around everywhere and think that he's a big shot. I know that I'm a big shot right here, and I should be the World Unified Champion of the USWA, and I'm proud to say that.
Certainly a man of opinion.
You know what? If ignorance ever goes to $40 a barrel, I want drilling rights on your head. Now, let me just say this.
Oh, you're real funny. Let's all laugh at it. You're real funny, Lawler. Why don't you tell the truth for once in your life?
Well, I'll tell the truth. Maybe the reason that you're right here in the USWA and not running around in the WWF is maybe there's no demand You see, maybe you're not
Oh,
wanted.
my gosh.
Maybe nobody asked for you to come to the WWF. You know, they asked for me to come. They asked for Double J, Jeff Jarrett, to come. But hey, we don't turn our backs on the USWA. I'm here a lot more than I'm there, and Double J is the same way. He's coming back here to defend the title. It should be against me, but it's against you. So you should be smiling from ear to ear. And another thing, you should expect, you know, if you're really championship material, you should expect to be double teamed anytime you're in a big title situation.
I
You know what
should
I mean?
expect to be
Yeah,
double
you should
teamed?
expect it. That's right. Every time I was putting up my championship, my unified title, I expected to be double teamed. So you should expect the same thing. You lost the match, quit crying. Get a smile.
I'm not crying about
quit
anything.
crying.
I'm not crying about anything. I'll tell you what. Jeff Jarrett is supposed to be the good guy. He's supposed to be the All-American. So why should I think for 1 second that he's going to need help and need somebody to come out there and stab me in the back? Huh? Is that how you won all your matches? I've never cheated a day in my life to win anything, and I will not cheat to beat Jeff Jarrett. He knows I can beat him. I know I can beat him, and you know I can beat him.
You better pull your boots up a little higher now, Lance. All I can say is, like I said before, you should have expected it. When I was a champion, I always expected it. What? You know, you shouldn't?
No, I shouldn't.
Well, just be happy you got the title match. If you win, you know who's going to come looking for the next shot. Do you understand that?
Oh, I got you now.
I think you've made your point out here, Brian.
The big shot with the crown on his head, huh? Well, I tell you what, this was my interview time to begin with, and I don't appreciate you coming out here and sticking your unwanted nose into my business.
Well, you got the
You
match.
heard what I said?
I heard what you said.
Jeff Jarrett, there's no way that you can stop me, sissy boy.
Okay, we're going to take time out right now. We'll be back in a moment. Huh?